Now we are going to start with a small topic in the circulatory system called origin and conduction of heartbeat. Yes, students, how many times our heart beats per minute? It is 72 to 75 times per minute our heart beats, and that is equal to the working of the heart. Heartbeat is equal to the working of the heart. Working of the heart is equal to circulation. Circulation is equal to cardiac cycle. So all these are interrelated. Yes. So how our heart starts functioning, or how the heartbeat gets initiated, we are going to see. Heart is made up of cardiac muscles. It is not a voluntary muscle, it is an involuntary muscle. Heart beats throughout our lifetime. Till the life prevails, our heart keeps on beating. So it is a type of involuntary muscle, not a voluntary muscle, referred to as cardiac muscle. And we know that heart is made up of 4 chambers: right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle and left ventricle. Totally it's made up of cardiac muscle. And now we are concentrating on how our heartbeat gets initiated, how our heartbeat begins. It is nothing but it is from a special type of a specialized cardiac muscle called as sinoatrial node. It's called as sinoatrial node. In short, we can say SA node. And that's only the pacemaker. The pacemaker which initiates our heartbeat. So it stimulates, it begins, it is the main switch for the entire heartbeat. It is stimulated by itself, and therefore we can give a term as it is myogenic in origin. Myogenic. So what do you mean by this term? Myo refers to muscle. Genic refers to origin. So it gets stimulated by itself. Ada start agum. Myogenic. The muscle itself begins the heartbeat. So what is that? There is a special type within the cardiac muscle, special type of specialized tissue located almost in the right side at the top of the right atrium. This is the entire right auricle, above, right side, left side and below. I come again, it is located on the right side, little above, on the surface of the cardiac muscle, which is a specialized tissue called sinoatrial node. It's a node, it's a tissue. This begins the initiation, or it starts the process of heartbeat, gets stimulated. Something gets stimulated, something must respond to that stimuli. Always we know there is a response to the stimuli. So there is another type of tissue located little left and located little below and left side of the same chamber on the surface called auriculoventricular node. It's called auriculoventricular node or AV node. It's called AV node. So the impulse which is stimulated, it is in the form of an electrical impulse. Okay, it is in the form of an electrical impulse, and which is received by this AV node. It's received by this AV node. Okay, AV node is receiving the impulse. This is giving, this is receiving. Both auricles are now stimulated. For what? To contract, to undergo a systole, to pump the blood from the systole, from the auricle to the ventricle. ரெண்டு ஆரிக்கல்லேருந்து வென்ட்ரிக்கலுக்கு பிளட் தள்ளி விடுறதுக்காக இட்ஸ் கெட்டிங் கான்ட்ராக்டட். ஸோ போத் தீஸ் ஹேவ் ஃபங்க்ஷன். இப்போ வென்ட்ரிக்கலுக்கு சம்திங் மஸ்ட் ஸ்டிமுலேட் த வென்ட்ரிக்கல். ஸோ automatically there is a special strip of tissue, yes, in the form of fibers it's called as bundle of his. In the red theriyudhula, it comes down as bundle of his. In the bundle of his mulema, what stimulus is created in the AV node comes posteriorly, keela varum and the stimulus through bundle of his. In the bundle of his straight center la vandu mudiyadhu. Why? What is the reason? இங்க கீழ வந்து முடிஞ்ச center of the heart மட்டும் தான் அந்த stimulus போகும். Full surface க்கு அந்த stimulus போகணும்னா this bundle of his must branch out into two, just two, on the surface of the left ventricular chamber and on the surface உள்ள கிடையாது, on the surface of the cardiac muscle and on the surface of the left ventricular chamber, called as left bundle of his. And the fiber branch ஆகிறது பேரு left side branch ஆச்சுன்னா left bundle of his, right side branch ஆகி சென்டரில் போச்சுன்னா it's called right bundle of his. ஓகே, இந்த ஸ்டிமுலஸை வாங்கி கொண்டு வருது. இன்னும் இது பத்தாது, the surface, the entire periphery, வெளியில் இருக்கிற சர்ஃபேஸ்க்கும் அந்த ஸ்டிமுலஸ் ஃபீல் பண்ணாதான் கம்ப்ளீட் வென்ட்ரிக்கல் சுருங்க முடியும். அப்போ இந்த bundle of his should again branch out into small fibers, சின்ன சின்ன ஃபைபர்ஸாக branch out ஆகி சர்ஃபேஸ் வரைக்கும், அதோட பார்டர் வரைக்கும் அந்த ஃபைபர்ஸ் வந்து it should reach to make the entire ventricle contract. அந்த ஃபைபர்ஸ் பேரு Purkinje fibers. எப்படி பேர் வந்துச்சு? It was suggested by a person called Purkinje, scientist. Therefore, it is called Purkinje fibers. And through these Purkinje fibers only, entire surface of the ventricle feels the impulse of contraction, which is nothing but the heartbeat. Okay, so beginning, it starts from, I come again, the origin is only SA node, and which is received by the AV node. Then the bundle of his will carry it, which will branch out into right and left bundle of his, and further the Purkinje fibers will carry the impulse to the entire periphery of the heart, causing the ventricles to contract and pump the blood away from the heart. This is how our one heartbeat is caused, created. ஒரு heartbeat, இந்த எல்லா ப்ராசஸ் நடந்தாதான் ஒரு லப்ட் அப் சவுண்ட் கிடைக்கும். Okay, one heartbeat is the sound called lub and dub. One heartbeat is lub dub. So 72 times lub dub, lub dub. Lub is the closure of atrioventricle. இந்த மூணு valve இங்க தெரியுமா? Okay, so this valve இது shut ஆகும்போது lub sound is caused. Dub sound is caused when the blood goes away from the heart. Semilunar valve ingada varayila, it is inside interior of the ventricle la dhaan the valve theriyum. Okay, so that is dub sound. Lub dub is the heartbeat sound. Yes, and all this is very, very important for functioning of the heart, for the cardiac cycle. Yes, for the the origin and conduction of heartbeat. And understand children, understand students, if there is any defect in this origin and conduction, we can replace our sino-auricular node, and that is also to a certain age with reference to the body condition. Body condition எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு தான் இந்த SA node replace பண்ணலாம். This is called that replacing apparatus or equipment or a device is called as a pacemaker, and it is a very, very small device, very light in its weight, and it runs by a battery called lithium battery. And students understand that after it is replaced, the life of the person is equal to the life of the battery. Okay, how much ever the lithium battery works, and that much the person, that long, or the life of that person can prolong only for that duration. So I come again, once again, the origin and conduction of heartbeat. The origin is SA node, received by AV node, and then it is carried through bundle of his branches into right and left bundle of his, and finally ends in the Purkinje fibers, where the entire surface of the heart feels the impulse and finishes one particular heartbeat. Our heartbeat for a normal adult average man, 72 to 70 times per minute is the normal rate of the heartbeat. It can be studied or noted with the help of a medical equipment or a device called stethoscope. Stethoscope can study or read the number of heartbeats, okay, what the person actually experiences. Okay.